As Vice Principal in Regent House Grammar School, I'm proud to represent a school community that understands the vital role of compassion in education. We're fortunate to have a bereavement team and staff who are passionate and committed to grief education and bereavement support for all our pupils in school. Our pupil bereavement team supports pupils and, alongside our staff, ensures that pupils are supported through every stage of the family's palliative care journey. When a young person experiences the loss of a loved one, it can be very overwhelming, emotionally, mentally, and academically. The bereavement team is there to provide a safe space to talk, to grieve, and to be heard.
Where it all began was in 2023. Julie and I attended pilot bereavement training for teachers delivered by Marie Curie. A few months later, we set up our bereavement team. We interviewed pupils for various roles and were overwhelmed by the number of applicants that had applied. As a result, we appointed Darcy Lands and Megan McBride as our leaders. Both girls are bereaved by a parent, Darcy most recently in the past year of her mother, and Megan during her transition year from primary to secondary school.
So my own personal experience is very different to Darcy's. I lost my dad before I came to Regent, so I was already grieving coming into the school. I found it extremely difficult going from somewhere where everybody knows your circumstances, knows you as a person, knows who you are, to moving into secondary school, which is a lot bigger with a larger volume of pupils and people, and nobody really knows who you are. Nobody knows your story or what you've gone through. So that was difficult trying to figure out, your transitioning. So I just wanted to help the younger pupils who have maybe gone through something similar or who have lost someone more recently, and being that younger age and maybe being a little bit more scared to maybe ask for help or reach out to somebody. And I just wanted to be there so that pupils knew who to come to.
So my work within the school has helped me with my grief, my journey in grief, by being quite a large distraction for me. I find that obviously being brought up as an informal carer, I always have the need and the want to help people. And whenever I'm helping people, I'm also helping myself. So the distraction of being able to go to the bereavement room for half an hour with someone who is perfectly suited to me with the same interests, and just being able to talk about a very relatable experience with them just really helps to distract me from my own venture in grief.
Yeah, really similar to Darcy, being able to go somewhere with another pupil and then being able to tell you their own personal experience, but you also being able to express your own experience to them, I think not only helps the younger pupil, but also has really helped me. Yeah. Sometimes you maybe don't feel like you have somebody to talk to in the school that you maybe know doesn't relate to you. However, with our mentoring, we've had pupils suited to us so that we can relate and we know exactly kind of how they're feeling, and they can kind of look at us and look at like an older version and be like, it's gonna be okay. And it really helps them to know that they're not alone.
Yes, the whole palliative care and bereavement support team is important. I know that our pupils, such as Darcy, used the bereavement and palliative care with the Marie Curie once her mother had passed. And I know that both of their parents would be extremely proud of them. How they've turned out and how they have turned their heartache and sorrow into a positive driving force through helping others and educating others through different situations in their lives.